Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. That's your typical cornbread in Nicaragua. We call it perreque. I tried making it a number of times until I finally got it right, so I ended up creating my own recipe. In the process, one of the big differences between this one and your classic American cornbread is that we use fresh corn masa instead of cornmeal. It tastes very fresh. The other one is that the bread is not supposed to rise a lot and we add local cheese to it. Don't forget to subscribe, like the video, and share. Now preheat your oven at 350 degrees Fahrenheit and grab a 9 by 13-inch baking pan, grease the center, and line it with parchment paper. I have here a cup and a half of fresh tortilla dough, and you can use maseca and make that amount as well. Put it in a bowl, flatten it, and add 1/4 of a cup of milk. Allow the masa to rest for some 15 to 20 minutes to absorb the milk. It will make it easier to work with. Now start to blend on low speed. That is going to take just a couple of minutes, maybe just 1 minute. Add 2/3 of milk, that is the total amount, until it is well integrated. See, now starts to look like a batter, like a cake batter. Now add 2 eggs, one at a time, and you'll see that the batter will turn more liquid. Don't overbeat the batter. About 1 minute is enough after each ingredient. Start on low, then increase to medium speed. I will leave a couple of other dessert videos at the end of this one for you to check out. They're pretty good. Now I'm adding 3 ounces of melted unsalted butter. And speaking of butter, do you know that in Europe and Latin America, they don't add salt to the butter? You can only buy sweet or unsalted butter. Now add 2/3 of a cup of sugar in 2 or 3 batches until well mixed. Then add 1 teaspoon of baking soda, another teaspoon of baking powder, and half a teaspoon of ground cinnamon. This cornbread is not supposed to rise like a cake, like I said at the beginning. Scrub the edges of the container of the bowl to make sure you pick up any dough left behind. And use the whisk to mix one last time to make sure there are no lumps left behind. The batter should look like that at this point. Now add 1 cup of grated queso fresco, fold it into the batter. Once that's well integrated, add half a cup of grated Cotija, Queso Seco, or Parmesan cheese, fold it in, and you're almost ready to bake. Your batter should have this texture now. Pour the batter on your baking pan. Do that, then bake it at 350 degrees Fahrenheit or 180 degrees Celsius or centigrados for 35 to 40 minutes, and it should look something like that. The aroma is incredible, smells really fresh. You can do the toothpick test and it must come out clean. The parchment paper comes off very easily, and as you can see, the cornbread should have the height of a brownie. It is just a sweet and salty treat, and from that you can make about 12 cheesy cornbreads. The crumb looks pretty good. They're moist, spongy, and not overly sweet. Let me know in the comments what you think about this recipe. Check out the videos on the right of your screen, and I will see you in the next video. Chaito. Bye bye.